Good morning, me chums. We're on the rocks today. Before I've even set the camera up, I've got a fish which I'll show you in a second. But we've come up to the beautiful Dunstanburgh Castle. Now for the best bit, my chums. Never gets old. They're here. First cast in, first mackerel. I'm not just after mackerel today, obviously. Hopefully coalfish and pollock, possibly codling, but these are going in the bait freezer. Great start. So today, chums, plan of action. When I unwrap the braid from on the end of my tip is metals. Using a 40-gram metal today. Seems a bit choppy. Using my Savage Gear SG5 and 20-pound braid. As I say, that first fish, flopped it in, counted down to 8 and water on. It's just come up to low tide as well, so didn't really expect them this early, to be honest. Could have just been a rogue fish, but as you know, normally where there's one, there's another. It's a cracking morning. Bit of a swell on, a bit more than I expected, to be honest. It's a cracking morning, though. Bit of weed in there as well. I think I may hit the first cast, curse the first cast fish, possibly. But we'll see. That. In case you're wondering, the mackerel will be coming home because it's bait, and I might even, when I fill up one, if it goes quiet a bit later, I might put the float on, see if I can put one up on the float. They seem quite deep, actually. An 8 count. And I could switch to where, if they eventually do come on heavy, I could switch to a couple of hawk eyes on with this and get them a couple at a time, but it's not as much fun. Don't really need a lot. I have to say as well, the walk, I forgot how bad the walk was. It's very strange to pick one up and then nothing. Very strange. Feel the weed though, quite a bit of weed. Oh, out. Gotta watch these rocks in front. There's a bit of a swell coming up here, so I'm being careful. Right. Oh. I'll bring you back if anything exciting happens. I don't want to keep the camera running all the time, but I'll show you what I'm using. So today, let's put the screen on so I can see what I'm doing. So, basic krill pattern, single hook. I don't like trebles, I think they're barbaric, just my opinion. Don't need trebles on. I'm using the Savage Gear SG5, which is my favourite rod for this type of work. There you go, lovely little rod. And the Achios Spyro. This one is the RS, I believe, and that's just a 4000 size, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4000 size. That's it. This rod's rated, I think it's up to 53 grams. No, 46. 12 to 46. Got a lovely little action on it. Perfect for this type of fishing. Safety wise, got my studded boots on. Got my spin lock, which is a life preserver, so if I fall in, it inflates. Safety first. I am on my own. Yep. Get back to you, we'll see what I can get. I think it's probably wonky as well, but I can't really do much about that on this rock surface. I'll get back to you if anything happens. Now I don't want to keep showing you mackerel all day because you'll get bored, but we'll see if we get something else. But they're definitely there. A couple of chucks in, lovely little scrap on. Like, yeah, I can't ever go back to feathers for mackerel, to be honest. This is the way. But anyway, we'll get them sorted. Now, almost a little bit deeper there. I'm sure we can actually hear. Sorry, my mic's stuck in there. That one was a little bit deeper. Pretty much on the bottom, that one. But hit straight away. They're funny, you know, if you hit a big shoal, obviously you know about it, but sometimes they just spread far and few between. Obviously mackerel on solitary fish. Lovely morning though, as usual to be out in Northumberland. Can't really ask for much more. Hope everybody's well. Hope you're getting out. Hopefully the weather's going to improve. I'm off on holiday next week, so you're probably going to get a heat wave because every time I go abroad it gets hot here. The fish seem deep. If you're not getting a take straight away, it's nothing. Water clarity's good. As I said, the sea's a little bit choppy, so I'm being very careful. Staying back quite a bit here. Got a nice little smack there to bring land the fish in. A bit longer. I haven't actually tried high up in the water. They could be high up for all I know. I'll give it a try in a minute. But it's near bottom water now. Don't know if there'll be any coalies about at the minute. I have also got wrasse on the agenda. If I'd had some ragworm, I would have float fish down the side. I've got another rod. I always bring a spare rod in case anything happens. Spare rod and reel. But I do plan to get some wrasse. I'm trying my best to get a strike on camera for you, but it's difficult because they're not very prolific at the minute. Obviously, once there's a shoal in front of us, I can show you a little bit more, but I'll keep plodding on. I'm going to have my breakfast soon as well because I'm starving. It is early morning, by the way. It's about 6 AM. But it's not too bad. I've got my waterproofs if it rains. I don't think it will. Just need to watch these breakers because they're coming over at the side here. Gotta watch this rock here. The wind's blowing me braid onto it. Gotta say, when I arrived here, first thing I was greeted with was rubbish. It's not cool, like. There are rubbish left on the rocks. Beautiful place, this. Don't need man-made plastics and bags and gloves left. We will get a coalie. I kind of miss them. Don't really fish for them much. Don't really get many. People don't like them, obviously. The die-hard lower men don't like coalies, but I do. Remember years ago, anyone local used to fish Lloyd's jetty in North Shields. Can't get on it anymore now. It's just a wooden ramshackle jetty. But we used to fish for them over the end. There used to be a pipe that used to spew out all sorts of rubbish. And the coalfish, well, we used to get coalfish up to £5 regular. Big fish, powerful fish. It's a lot of weed. It's just that grass, like the lettuce, the sandwich stuff. Nothing sitting at that time. Let's try over Mackerel way again. Big shout out to my friend Jack as well, one of the subscribers who was here yesterday, said it was fishing. So I thought, why not get myself up? Because I was going to go up to Beadnell today on the hunt for wrasse, but I do need mackerel bait for the beaches, so what better way to collect your bait, eh? And it might not be a long session today. I've got a belated Father's Day dinner date with my daughter tonight, which I'm looking forward to. Get some food, have a catch up. That's a catch up, not food with ketchup. I'm Chinese. Oh, I just had a take on the drop there. Don't know if you've seen that. That was definitely a take on the drop, that. Ah. Missed it though. Great savage take that was now. Unless it was a Boyd. I don't want to be catching one of them. Oh, missed him. Have you seen that one? They normally come back. There's definitely coalies this way on. It's kind of parallel to the rocks. Nice morning though. Well, chums, I put a couple of Hawkeyes on, hoping to get some lawns for bait, sand eel. This little bugger. Nice little coalie there, nothing big, but more than welcome, especially on light gear. Excellent, took the little size 4 Hawkeye there. I've only put 2 on with me lure, just try and pick up some sand eel while it's quiet. Oh, he's off. Oh, whoa. Whoa. What is it with me with fish? I cannot keep a hold of fish. I love our money. Come on, let me get you back. Beautiful little thing here. There you go. Lovely, get him back. No bother. Excellent. Got to be very careful if you come here, guys, especially if you're on your own or any rock mark. There's no point trying to be a hero and getting onto little points where you think might hold a fish for the sake of getting washed off. Oh, come on. There you go. Careful on these rocks, like, and I end up killing myself. Sorry, I think I was off shot there. That's a better one. Let's pop that camera on. It's a nightmare trying to set this up today. There we go. Nicer one. Get him off the hook so you can have a proper look at him. Single hook as well, straight out, which is what we like. There you go. Beautiful coalfish. Let's get him back. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, if you're going to come to the rock marts, guys, please be careful. Don't do out daft. Take any risks. I don't often fish the rocks myself, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Obviously, first of all, the safety element. Secondly, unfortunately, several years ago, I lost my fishing partner. Succumbed to the disgusting disease that is cancer. We used to do a lot of this type of fishing, you know, but it was good to have you back. Plus, I mean, I think of him every time I'm out. I really do. He left behind a lovely wife and 2 children as well, and we were quite close. We weren't just fishing friends, we were friends, you know. Kindred spirits. We both loved the sea. We used to go to Eyemouth a bit, you know, do a bit of fishing up Eyemouth. So I tend to be very careful. Got another little call here. Oh, he's just come off. I tend to be very careful, you know. As I say, I do think of him. Every time I'm out, it's kind of in respect of Steve, you know, because I know he's watching. And he's obviously going to help us catch some fish today. So yeah, he lives on through me and me fishing, I think, on the fishing side of things. And he lives on physically through his children and his wife. Quite a big swell. Didn't expect a swell like this, so I'm going to have to be very careful on here. It just takes one of these to get a bit frisky. All right. Just takes one of these to get a bit frisky, and this is a better callie. Take my time with this one. As I said, it's that tide push. We've got that first push of the tide, bit of movement. The fish are on. I love catching the callie, mate, but I want some mackerel for bait. That's my whole purpose of being here. Great sport, man. Good sport for everybody. Oh, look at him go. He's going for them rocks. Look at that. Go on there, lad. Going for them rocks big time. Love it. Can I get him up? He's another good callie. Let's see if I can get him up. Oh dear. Come on. Come on. There you go. Another nice coalfish. Probably 3/4 pound, just under a pound, but nice. Beautiful. Let's get him back. Chums, it's gone a bit quiet. We're a couple hours up on the tide. Mackerel haven't shown up as yet. Maybe top of the water before we get those, but coalfish are still going. So I switched over to my Savage Gear Seeker 40 gram. Give this a go, because they may have been getting fed up with the silver minnows. So we'll see how we get on. Chums, I'm hoping it's a mackerel this time. Here's properly. I'm hoping that it's a mackerel. Switch back over to the silver minnow because the Savage Gear did nothing. Got a feeling it's a small callie this, like, but see, he's getting a bit frisky. Oh, that. I see colour. Oh, a little callie. Just guide it through my little smack. There we go. Oh, there we go. Not coalfish, nothing massive, but more than welcome. Again, single hook straight off, straight back, and he's away. Clean as that, lovely. Let's try again. It had gone really quiet. Don't know where the mackerel are though. Now it's starting off right on the bottom of that. Again, you're getting a take like within the first couple of feet or nothing. The mackerel haven't pushed in. I think when I got them first thing, it was about an hour before bottom, so I may have just caught the last of them. It's a shame because it is what I came for bait, but had a cracking day though still. Loads of coalies. It's just light work. It's no bait, just I love spinning. Don't do enough of it, to be honest. Not looking forward to the walk back to the car though. No sirree Bob. Oh, we're in. Hey, come on lad. Oh, you dig for those rocks, my boy. Oh man, I can't see it because it's on the other side of the rock. Oh, I'm pulling it up the rock. What's going on here? I'm stuck. I can't see what it is either. Oh, it's a mackerel. Get in. That's what I wanted. More bait. Yeah, I'm just going to put this in my little live well I've got. Excellent. Is that them back in? Now, I don't need many, so I'm aiming to get half a dozen. What I'll do is for bait. For now. There's no point being greedy. I'll never take away more than I need. I mean, I'd like to get it all done for the season in one go, but it's too hard. I'm going to have to fillet them all and everything, so they're not there in any number. It's strange. I'm sure you all know how dense a mackerel shoal can be. One thing I do pride myself in is I take very little from the sea. Very little. Only necessity if I'm going to either eat it or if somebody's asked for it in particular, or it's for bait. Apart from that, no. Unless if a fish unfortunately perishes before I can get it back, then I wouldn't waste it, But conservation is important. Big thing to me. Can't think of better surroundings to be doing this in though. Apart from the west coast of Scotland, probably. Oh, there we go. They're close in. I think I'm casting too far. Another mackerel this. Get some fight out of him. Feels like a good one, this one. Yeah, they're close in. They're probably about 20 yards, 30 yards off. I'm casting about 60. He's digging in, he's right. I need to get him this way. So I hit that rock before, and it's going to have me braid if I'm not careful, like. Get in that hook. There we go. Yep. That's a better one. Another one. Lovely. Now it will go from one extreme to another. I don't want to be catching them. Don't want to be catching them all the time because my session will be over, because I'm not. Well, I can return them. They do go back okay if you're careful, but I know it's sport, but by that time your arm's normally falling off. And as I say, I'm not greedy, so yeah, very close. And I don't even know why I'm wazzing that out, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's an awful lot of weed out there, like, on the surface. It was like this when I was on the beach the other day as well. I should really have the float on, getting them on the float just down the side here. Honestly, I just can't be able to set a float up now. And I've got these fish to fillet before I go as well, so I always fillet them. I leave the carcass here. I've got a cool bag with this with ice blocks in. Always recommended. Keep the fillet as fresh as I can till I can freeze it. Yeah, and I put the carcass back in. First of all, one, your bin doesn't stink, and secondly, it goes back to whence it came and joins the circle of life. The circle of life. La 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 la. I don't know the words, but yeah. That little bit of song was for Shane, by the way. Holding his cod for that. He loves me singing, he does. Another little thing about us, I'll tell you. Bear in mind that I'm a diver. I get seasick. I can't go on boats. I just end up worshipping the porcelain god in the galley because I just get seasick. Even standing here with that swell running makes us feel queasy. It's such a softie on it. Yeah, it's a great form of fishing, spinning. Like, I do love it. As I say, I just don't do enough. Also fantastic for the kids as well, especially when the fish are in numbers. That microphone's moved again, isn't it? It's getting on the nerves now. Yeah, especially when they're in numbers for the kids, and they can just whop a string of feathers and get fish. It can be enough, pardon the pun, it is enough to get the fish hooked. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, not the fish. It's normally enough to get the kids hooked on fishing, you know, which is a good thing. Right in again. See, the thing is, I can feel through the braid and with the spinning rod, because I can feel every kick and flick of this fish. Whereas feathers, chucking a bomb out with like 6 feathers on and stuff and just bringing them in, all pulling different directions, isn't for me really. Unless it's for bait. I mean, if I want to do it fast on the boats, it's a little coley. If I want to do it quickly on the boats, you know, but nah, not off the shore. This is way more fun. Doesn't matter what size the fish are. Yeah, a little coley there. Get him straight back. Scabbard. Lots of weed. Lot of weed on the surface. It's stuck on the line. It's that time of year, unfortunately, isn't it? It's the same as on the beach the other day. It was a bit of a struggle. And the fish are still there. Oh, here we go. I'm going to say mackerel, because it's fighting like hell. The thing is, when you're catching these as well, there's no rush to get them in. Just play the fish. It's a bit, I'm going to have to be careful because I'm right on an edge here. Just play the fish. It's the same as when you're fly fishing, you know. I've caught 20-pound fish on 4-pound tippet. Just by playing the fish carefully and taking your time, you know. I keep trying to get around this. If my braid hits the front of that rock, like, it's game over. Trying to steer him round. He feels like a good mackerel as well, this one. Please don't touch that rock. Oh, he's a belter. Thank you and good night. Into my little pond. Give you a quick look at them actually. I know you've all seen mackerel, you probably, they're good size mackerel indeed, them. Nice. Shit. Even with studs on, I'm slipping all over here, guys, so you must be careful when you're on the rocks, like. Right, I'm gonna have a couple of minutes break and I'll get back to you. These rocks are precarious. Thank you very much. I won't be long. Woo! Well, me chums, gotta tell you, that walk is an absolute killer, especially when it's hot. I'm sorry I couldn't do the outro on the point itself. It got really busy. A few fishermen came down and tourists and stuff. It was chock-a blocker. I think the best time to be there was early in the morning, so if you are planning on coming up here, try and make it early so you get the place to yourself, because it does get a bit busy. Let's not wipe the lens a bit there. But I hope you enjoyed the small video today. I've enjoyed myself. The walk's probably going to hurt us tomorrow morning, but it's good fun. I've got quite a lot of mackerel for bait, so I won't be coming up in a hurry again. I'll have another trip up later on in the year, but not straight away. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I hope you're all well. Hope you get out fishing yourselves. If you have liked the video, please consider liking, subscribing, clicking that notification bell. It all makes everything better for me. Also, don't forget, if you want to catch up with me or if you want to contact me, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I am on TikTok. So until the next time, guys, tight lines and take good care of yourselves.